Halo Beauty continues to fight for their lives. That's the title I put for the first story we're going to be talking about today. Because, man, when you have built an entire brand based on the face of a specific person, and then that person leaves, it is a hard road back. It is a hard road back. And Halo Beauty is still fighting. They're still fighting. We still don't know 100% what's going on as far as the rebrand, possibly the new ownership. We know there's going to be new ownership, but we don't know 100%. What we do know is there are some new comments over on the Halo Beauty Instagram that may give us a hint as far as what they are feeling right now. UOMA Beauty continues to try to recover from their no call, no show for 15 months. They seem to be faring a little bit better than Halo is. I'll tell you what's happening over there right now. The former multi-level marketing company BeautyCounter is sort of back. It's a very strange sale happening over there. Their socials are super weird. I just figured I would give you an update on what's going on with them since we did quite a bit of a deep dive in the spring. It's about time we did a little bit of an update. It has announced their color of the year. I have all the details on that. And then we will finish up the show with legal news and a lawsuit that's kind of beauty adjacent, but it's really important for people to know, especially if you or someone you know is immunocompromised. So if you were interested in any or all of those stories, hang tight. What's Up in Makeup is about to start right now. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to What's Up in Makeup, where we talk about everything that happened across the cosmetic industry all in one place. I've done the scouring. I've even gone beyond the basic news stories in the news publications and dove into Instagram to see what's happening on the pages of some brands that have had some problems in 2024. And we're going to start with Halo Beauty. It has been a big month for the Tati founded vitamin company called Halo Beauty. Just as a quick summary, as you may know, Tati left the brand after a 4-year lawsuit with her co-founder. His name is Clark Swanson. After that wrapped up, Tati left Halo Beauty completely, and it seems, based on information that was given on the Halo Beauty Instagram, that Halo Beauty has been sold to a third party. Now, here on this channel, I speculated the new owners due to some connections that were made with TikTok and images. I will link that video down below, but I personally believe that Halo Beauty is now owned by a company called Belbonica Lux Corp and is being now run by a woman named Mahir Sethi, who is also running a cosmetic company called True Luscious. Beyond True Luscious, she has a popular makeup brand in Pakistan called simply just Luscious. Again, all of the details and how I made those connections, that video will be linked below. But what it comes down to this week, my friends, is that whoever is taking the reins over at Halo Beauty, it is going to be a long, difficult road because Tati Westbrook and Halo Beauty are inextricably linked at this point. Tati fans have gone hard on the new owners over on the Halo Beauty Instagram. This was especially true when they announced that they were coming out with makeup that appears to be just the True Luscious makeup being sold over on Halo Beauty. It got so bad over there that Halo Beauty turned off the comments on all of their recent posts, including the one that they put up just this past week after a 17-day break. The post they put up this week is a moving image of some flowers. It's very serene looking, and it says, "Daily reminder, start your week with kindness to yourself." And the caption says, "New week, new chances to prioritize you, whether it's a morning stretch, a quiet coffee break, or a moment to simply breathe. Let's take this Monday slow and steady. Hashtag Mindful Monday, hashtag Halo Moments." As of filming, this post has 12 likes. This is far below good engagement. It is far below the engagement that Halo Beauty should be getting at this point with over 300,000 followers. 12 likes is not a good sign. Halo Beauty has been interacting sparingly with customers. One person asked if the vitamin formula was going to be the same, and they are assuring people that yes, it will be the same. And though the criticism has died down a little bit, there has been some activity over there this week. So for example, example, this first post that I'm showing you says, stop deleting comments about your shady behavior. And then a second one said, do you understand that this business was taken from a creator that we all love and adore? So this was Halo Beauty's response to that. They say, please refer to Tati's video, and I'll link Tati's video down below where she announces her separation from Halo Beauty. And this part is true. Halo says that Tati wished the new company success, which she did, and made the settlement which allowed her partner to and her to leave the company in good and capable hands. It's a little convoluted, but I kind of get what they're saying. It's what she said in the video. That's all we can say. The company management, while open to constructive criticism, does wish to continue to provide a forum for subscribers who post vitriol, misinformation, and hate. I think they meant does not there, so let me just reread that with the words does not, because I think that's what they're going for. The company management, while open to constructive discussion, does not wish to continue to provide a forum for subscribers who post vitriol, misinformation, and hate. The brand is under new management. Please kindly refrain from participating in this type of dialogue. And I was reading it and I'm like, were they really posting vitriol, misinformation, and hate? Was that really what they were doing? I don't think so. There was a while where Halo Beauty even admitted that they were deleting comments. So the first one, stop deleting comments about your shady behavior. Deleting comments was a fact. Shady behavior is this person's opinion, which is valid in my opinion. And then about understanding that the business was taken from Tati, and Tati is someone that they love and adore. A lot of us feel like this was taken from her. She did not want to give up Halo Beauty. That's why she went to court for 4 years. She did not want this to happen. Something happened that we don't know that made her give this company up. That's what we all saw go down. So saying that this is misinformation, vitriol, and hate is misplaced, in my opinion. In my attempt to kind of help the situation, to try to maybe explain to the people over at Halo, this is what you're doing and this is the wrong path in the nicest way possible, I commented back. I said, I think what might be missing here is that neither of these comments are disrespectful or untrue. One is asking why you're deleting comments, which they did and they admitted that they had done, and the other is explaining their perspective on how Clark Swanson acquired Halo and the true history surrounding that. If you truly want Halo Beauty to thrive, the new ownership has to make peace with Tati's fans or try to make it without them. Both are hard roads, but calling their genuine concerns vitriol, misinformation, and hate is not going to help Halo Beauty come back from this. You're just antagonizing them by invalidating their feelings, which is a really bad look. I mean, this is the thing. I can only imagine how upsetting and frustrating it must be for the new owners of Halo Beauty to realize the situation they've gotten themselves into. They have spent a lot of money on a brand that was built on a person, not a product. I do recognize that there are people that have had positive experience with Halo Beauty vitamins. Totally understand that. But I also understand the reason why a lot of people gave these vitamins a chance was specifically because of Tati, not because they were actually interested in these products. Remember, this is not an absolute everybody statement, but in general, I really do think that a lot of people that tried these vitamins and that continued their subscriptions did so at this very expensive price because of Tati. And now they're considering, do they love the effects enough to continue spending $50 a bottle or $45 a bottle on Subscribe and Save? That's the question that customers have to ask themselves. Is the difference enough? And I do believe that some people will say absolutely yes, but is it enough to keep the brand afloat? Is it enough to keep them in business? I honestly don't know. So then the next question is, will the makeup draw people in? Again, I don't know. People are raving about the Luscious products in Pakistan, but as for True Luscious, you all have been telling me that you have seen these in subscription boxes, Ipsy and BoxyCharm, and there's kind of a mixed bag of thoughts on them. Some of you all really liked them, and some of you all said that they were absolutely terrible. So I don't know if there's a path forward for Halo Beauty, but if you piss off Tati's fans, you have much less likely of a chance of bringing this brand back. And that's my point here. That's kind of where I stand on it, but I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments. Last we left Beauty, they were in a bit of trouble with their customers in that they decided they were going to come back after 15 months of not fulfilling orders. To be fair, they seem to have only been collecting orders for a few months from August until late November, early December of 2023, but those orders were not shipped out until this past week. So people were like, first of all, why are you still shipping these out and not giving a refund? And second, are you shipping out old products? For more information on that story, check out the What's Up in Makeup episode from last week. But this week, I do have an update for you because things seem to be turning around over there. They've posted 3 times this week about a 25% off sale that they're having over there. Customers continue to be critical of the hiatus, but there are people over there communicating with Beauty, and it seems to be going pretty well. The perfect example of this is a customer named Kasenaja, and I hope that I pronounced your name correctly. Crossing my fingers, I did my best. So they said that they are waiting on their order from November 15th of 2023. Responded that a customer service team would be in touch to confirm their address and process their order. Kasenaja replied that they had been waiting a week since customer service reached out, but then they updated 12 hours later saying that they had received their order, along with 5 complimentary items saying, quote, "I was really surprised and impressed with the new team since in 2023 there were no replies for my email complaints." There was also a customer named Bree who commented that she hadn't gotten her order from last year and she was critical that she was not offered a full refund. Responded the exact same way that they have responded to Kasenaja about the team reaching out. And then they said, quote, "We completely understand your frustration. The new team is here for you. If you have any questions, feel free to DM us at any time if you have any additional questions or feedback." To this, Bree responded, "Don't worry, I already emailed your customer service because I haven't been reached out to yet. It's kind of weird that you're running a sale before even getting out the orders from a year ago. It seems like your priorities are a little off. Also, I think someone replied to my comment and her comment seems to be mysteriously missing. She didn't write anything hateful. It was just about consumer protection laws and saying your customer service has been ridiculous. Are you censoring comments when people are just rightfully angry? I don't think this is how you get back your customers." Beauty did not respond to that, and that's where that one is for now. On their second post, a customer named Tiandra commented about trust being lost and that trust should be rebuilt with existing customers and that refunds for those with outstanding orders should be a priority. Additionally, she expressed concern about the product that is shipping being old and the fact that the brand is no longer Black owned. Beauty did respond to this, saying that pending orders were placed before the ownership was switched over and that customer service is trying to make things right and that they have made sure that they are not sending out expired products. Now, I did check into the timeline of this to see if that was accurate to what public record is, and it seems to be accurate. It seems whoever was in charge after their founder, Sharon Shooter, left the brand is the one that bungled the unfulfilled orders. News outlets announced the acquisition of Beauty in December of 2023 after the customer service had been deactivated and after they got the warning from the UK government about unfulfilled orders and around the same time that the website was shut down. So it does seem accurate that the new owners were not responsible for all of the unfulfilled orders and the website shutting down and the lack of customer service and all of that when it happened. But the question is, what has been happening with the new owners from December of 2023 to the end of November of 2024? Because they continued to not ship things out. They continued to have the customer service shut down. So that I can hold them responsible for, even though they didn't start the fire. It's been burning since the world's been turning, right? Stop, Jen. Oh my gosh. Even though they didn't start it, they kept the fire going by continuing to not help customers for nearly a year. There is also an update that you all let me know about creator Johnny Ross, who had said on a recent episode of his podcast, Beautiful and Bothered, that UOMA Beauty owed him $9,000 for some sponsored work that he had done for them.
Call them out. UOMA Beauty went out of business and still owes me $9,000, never paid me.
They went out of business?
Yes, girl.
Someone commented on UOMA's Instagram about it, and UOMA responded. They said, "Thank you so much for bringing this to our attention. Yes, we have contacted Johnny so that the new team can get this sorted. We really appreciate your feedback." I do not have a direct connection to Johnny, so I went over to Beautiful and Bothered. I am subscribed over there. I went over, I left a comment. He did not respond to me. I asked him what the tea was. He didn't respond, so we'll just have to wait and see if he chooses to talk about it on Beautiful and Bothered. But I do hope that they're paying him. If he is owed money, he should be paid that money. Overall, endgame for this week is it seems like UOMA Beauty is trying. They're validating feelings. They're trying to make things right. They are reaching out to customers. They're interacting on Instagram, trying to smooth things over for the most part. And I feel like they're doing a relatively good job with it. It's been a while since we've checked on BeautyCounter. They were, I should say, a multi-level marketing company that sold beauty products, mostly makeup, and then they added in some skincare and fragrance. Here is a quick summary of where we left off in case you're not up to date. So basically, BeautyCounter built their business on individual people selling their products to friends and family the way multi-level marketing companies do. And also the way multi-level marketing companies do, people were then encouraged to recruit people to sell under them. So you are here, you recruit people who then recruit people who then recruit people, creating a pyramid-like structure. And as the people grow beneath the top person makes money off of all the people that are under them. That is why it is called multi-level marketing. The big flaw in this is that you only have so many people on the planet before you run out of people to sell cosmetics to, and whoever is on the bottom gets absolutely screwed. And really, the only top 1% or less of these companies tend to do very well, while 99% tend to break even or make a little bit of side money. Not typically enough to make a full-time job or even to recover costs of the investment that a lot of people have to put into these companies in order to even sell the products. But with BeautyCounter specifically, the pyramid-like structure began to crumble because BeautyCounter made the decision to sell their products at Ulta Beauty. So as the customers who would have normally gone to the sales representatives, bought their products, then paid the bills for the people who were selling the products, they are now going over to Ulta and earning their points over there, getting no hassle returns and all of that. And it really undercut the people who were the BeautyCounter reps. They called their representatives BeautyCounter advocates. As time passed, BeautyCounter fell into foreclosure, and a bunch of stuff went down in April of 2024, just a few months ago. The first thing was that all of the brand advocates were fired. They were sent a letter that said in 9 days, they would no longer be BeautyCounter advocates. They would no longer be making any money at all. They weren't allowed to sell the products. It was over. We also found out that the founder of BeautyCounter, her name is Greg Renfrew, bought the company out of foreclosure. We got some notifications on Instagram and also on their website that their website would be shutting down temporarily until May 1st. So just for a few weeks, but the products would still be available at Ulta if people wanted to buy them. Well, May 1st came and May 1st went, and the website did not reopen. They had to put out a news statement that said that BeautyCounter would reopen in late 2024. Well, we have come to late 2024. That is now, and there's something weird happening. They're not reopened, but there's things that are happening over there that I wanted to let you know about since we've hit that marker of late 2024. So starting on November 1st, BeautyCounter's website did reopen with what they call the in-between sale. I believe this was probably to cash in on the holiday shopping. Makes a whole lot of sense. As of filming, the website is still open for this sale. Their Instagram account is so weird. So it used to have as their profile picture the BeautyCounter logo, which makes sense. Now it's just two eyeballs. Okay, that's really weird. All of their previous posts are gone. The only post that's up there is about the current sale that's happening. All of the comments on that post have been turned off, and the post currently only has 21 likes in 4 days. And like I was mentioning with Halo Beauty, that is extremely low engagement, especially considering that BeautyCounter has a following of 482,000 people. To only have 21 likes in 4 days is really, really low. As far as Greg Renfrew's public-facing personal Instagram account, nothing has happened over there since she had announced the acquisition of BeautyCounter back in May. And all comments have been turned off on her post since September of 2023. Now, this is where there's a little bit of a twist. It's kind of interesting. So if you remember when the story dropped, BeautyCounter had tried to take care of their top salespeople, that top 1%, maybe even the top 0.1%. I don't know, the very, very small tippy top of the pyramid-like structure. They tried to take care of those people in that they gave them the opportunity to join another multi-level marketing company, Arbonne. Well, one of those people who says that she did go over to Arbonne posted on her Instagram about what's happening over at BeautyCounter, and she gave us some additional information. So here's the picture of her holding a BeautyCounter box, and the caption reads, "Have you been missing your favorite BeautyCounter products? I have too, especially the makeup. Though I've found lots of skincare I'm loving at Arbonne, there's no doubt BeautyCounter products are truly outstanding. I've been missing the brand big time over the past several months. If you're in the same boat, I have great news. A BeautyCounter sale is coming in November," because she did post this in late October. Then she goes into the details of the sale, followed by some details about BeautyCounter itself that I did not know. Here's what she says. "This is not BeautyCounter's official relaunch/return. That's still slated for 2025. Exact timing TBD, or to be determined. So that is different. BeautyCounter hasn't officially announced that to my knowledge. The public was told end of 2024. This representative says sometime in 2025. She continues, "With that in mind, shopping with a consultant will be different than you're used to in that you won't be able to search for me on the website. Instead, in order for your purchase to be linked to me, you'll need to be sure to use my specific link once it's available to shop. It would mean so much if you double check that you're using my link when it comes time to shop. BeautyCounter, according to this, is no longer a multi-level marketing company. They are officially an affiliate marketing company, which is similar to what influencers do. When I put a link down in the video description, I get a small commission from your purchase, but there's no levels. I get a little bit of a kickback for referring you. That's it. Not nearly as lucrative as what the top people at BeautyCounter were used to when they were not only making money off of their own sales, but also every single person below them, which can add up quickly if you are at the tippy top of the pyramid-like structure. But she's not done yet. Oh no, here we go. Because BeautyCounter isn't reemerging just yet, know that customer service will be unavailable during this sale. That means there won't be any returns available, nor will there be any course of action should an order arrive damaged, etc. Just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Wow. I mean, I could go on and on about how uncool it is to have a website selling products with no customer service available if something goes wrong. But I think I'd be preaching to the choir on that. I think we could probably agree that if you're selling products, there should be some form of customer service. So I won't go on too much. I did go over to the BeautyCounter website and checked out their FAQ, and the sale was supposed to end on December 3rd as of filming. It is still going on. It also confirms that all products purchased during the sale are final and that they're unable to process returns or exchanges. Thank you for understanding. But it does say if there is an issue with a damaged item or a lost item, there is a contact form that you can fill out. Whether there's someone on the other end of that contact form, I have absolutely no idea. But there is a contact form. So that gives me a little bit of hope there. Since BeautyCounter went down, a lot of multi-level marketing companies have also either changed to an affiliate model or shut down completely. And because I watch a lot of Hannah Alonso, I know that the CEO of Body, which used to be called Beachbody, said out loud out of his own mouth that the multi-level marketing structure is not one that is scalable anymore. Like it's basically dying. I personally think it's because there's a lot of awareness now that there didn't used to be about the predatory nature of these kinds of companies, of taking advantage of people who are in a financially difficult situation and putting them into an even worse situation. Personally, I feel like it's only a matter of time before all multi-level marketing companies are either shut down or turned to the affiliate model, especially in the areas that used to be really popular, fashion and beauty. But my question for you, if you are anti-MLM, as I am, if you're already pro-MLM, then this won't apply to you. But if you're anti-MLM, it seems that BeautyCounter is no longer going to be multi-level. So if they're not, would you consider purchasing from the company? I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments. Let me know. Every year, Pantone announces a color of the year. And I will tell you, I have not been this excited about a Pantone color of the year since 2015's Marsala shade. I am very excited about this one. The Pantone color of the year for 2025 is called Mocha Mousse. It is Pantone color 17-1230. They are calling it a warming, rich brown hue. The Instagram post about the color states, quote, an evocative, soft brown that transports our senses into the pleasure and deliciousness it inspires. Mocha Mousse nurtures with its suggestion of the delectable quality of cacao, chocolate, and coffee, appealing to our desire for comfort. Now, each color is supposed to represent where we are as a society. And the executive director of the Pantone Color Institute, her name is Latrice Eisman. She said, quote, for Pantone Color of the Year 2025, we look to a mellow brown hue whose inherent richness and sensorial and comforting warmth extends further into our desire for comfort and the indulgence of simple pleasures that we can gift and share with others. I do agree that comfort, warmth, and simple pleasures really do sound very nice right now. I would love that. And I hope that that embodies our 2025. I have hope. I don't know if we're going to get that in 2025, but if a color can inspire that, I hope that it does. Now, this last story isn't technically beauty related. It's kind of beauty adjacent. It's specifically for people who are customers of Tom's of Maine products. I know them mostly for their toothpaste, but other than dental care, they also have natural and eco-conscious products in the areas of deodorant and bar soap. Now, I wish I could blame Clean Beauty on this, but I don't think that I can. It's just clean. I can't just seems like there's something not clean happening. I don't think it's Clean Beauty, though, specifically. Basically, what happened was that the FDA went to one of the Tom's of Maine factories, and they found significant violations, including bacteria-contaminated water and a black mold-like substance near the production equipment. The company's water system was found to contain harmful bacteria used to clean the equipment that makes the products like the Tom's Simply White toothpaste. Bacteria found include the ones on the screen now, and they're on the screen because I just genuinely don't feel like trying to pronounce them right now. I'm just gonna be 100% with you. I just don't feel like it. It's just, no effort. I'm feeling no effort on that one. But what you need to know is that these bacteria are linked to health risks, and contaminated toothpastes may lead to infections, especially in vulnerable people, such as the immunocompromised, children, and the elderly. Now, another bacteria, which is this one, was found in a batch of Wicked Cool anti-cavity toothpaste, which was released despite concerns about contamination. Now, according to the FDA, around 400 consumer complaints about odor, color, and the taste of toothpaste, including products for children, were not investigated. Tom's current policy only investigates complaints when there is a trend identified, and because they couldn't find a trend, they didn't look into the complaints further. Now, the FDA says that Tom's responses to them were inadequate and lacked detailed plans to address systemic issues. It is important to note that Tom's does have a statement about this on their website. It claims that there are no safety issues with their toothpaste and there is no recall of any of their products. The statement says, quote, "We test every batch of toothpaste we make, including for harmful bacteria and mold, to ensure its safety before it is released for sale. This includes products referenced in the FDA letter. Our team has been working with the FDA to remedy the issues raised in their May inspection of the Tom's toothpaste manufacturing plant in Sanford, Maine, including implementing additional safeguards and making capital investments as part of ongoing plant upgrades. Tom's is committed to continuing to make safe and effective natural products for our consumers and to maintaining the trust in our brand." The problem with this is that the FDA says that the final testing of products may miss contamination or issues that originate earlier in the manufacturing process, such as the water supply or equipment cleanliness. The FDA also said that Tom's claimed that there was no detection of one of the things, this thing there, because there was a lab error. That's why they didn't find it. Like, it was there, but there was a lab error that made them not be able to find it. So in the end, if it were me and I owned a Tom's toothpaste, I would throw it away. At the bare minimum, I would throw it away. And if I really wanted to, I would contact Tom's for a refund. It does seem like the typical person might not be affected by any of the problems that are happening over there, but immunocompromised people, children, the elderly may be more susceptible to problems if there are any within these products. But then there's also the nasty factor. And the nasty factor is enough for me. It's too much. It's too nasty. Like, even if it wouldn't hurt me, like, the nasty factor would push me over the edge to throw it away. And we've talked about this topic before when we've talked about voluntary recalls with other products, that a lot of times brands will recall a product due to just the utmost of caution. Tom's is choosing not to do that. And that kind of gives me the icks a little bit. That gives me a little bit of weirdness that if the FDA has gone so far as to identify this and say that something fishy is going on, I'm really concerned that Tom's is not recalling the products out of the utmost of caution, even if they feel like they didn't do anything wrong. I fully admit that there may be something financially going on over there that they just can't afford to recall all of these products, something like that. But for me, I feel like recalling in order to protect consumers is probably the best choice. And they're kind of just, on a wing and a prayer, hoping nobody gets sick or not enough people get sick from it. But I don't know, it just gives me a bad feeling. Let me know what you think. Do you feel icky about it or do you trust Tom's? Let me know. And for our lighthearted moment to kind of lighten the mood before I let you go for the day, once again, couldn't find anything makeup related, so here's a fun little video to send us off.
I will make you wear sari. You know how to wear a sari? No? Okay, I teach you. Okay, you go around like this. Say sari. Sari is good. It's very decent. It's very decent to wear sari. Yeah. You can show your stomach and it's very decent, but don't show your legs. That's not decent. Okay? You understand me? And then you go like this because you are very decent. Okay? Yes, you are. You are very, very decent cat. Look at that. See? And where's your little bangles? Look at that. You have such beautiful bangles. I got you bindi. Look at that. Which one? Red one which matches your sari. Red bindi matching your sari. Look at you. Catty tera dhol ba. Sorry. Don't look at me like that. You're so cute.
And that, my friend, was What's Up in Makeup this week. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, as always, thank you to the What's Up in Makeup Facebook hunters. Their names are scrolling below me. Thank you for all of your submissions this week. I appreciate you so much. Our live chat today will be at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be hanging out, talking about makeup, talking about things happening. I would love for you to join us. If you can't join us, it is no problem. You can always watch it on the replay. You can head over to my channel page, click on the live tab. You should be able to find it there. Also, in the video description down below, there's the What's Up in Makeup live chat podcast link. Should be there, but the easiest way to find it, the best way to find live chat, is to just head over to your subscription feed. If you're subscribed, that's the only way it's going to show up there. So you might as well hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button if you want to make sure that you can find my videos easily. And just as a shout out for myself and for other creators, the YouTube can only show us so much on our homepage, and it really does have to do with what we've been clicking on lately. If you're wondering where your favorite creators have been on your homepage, head over to your subscription feed and check out what your favorite creators have been doing, because if you go to your subscription feed and you fall back in love with your favorite creators and you click on them and you watch their videos, your homepage will once again start recommending them to you. That's just the way that the algorithm works. So just a little pitch for me and possibly some of your other favorite creators. And with that being said, thank you again so much for watching. If you would like to hang out just a little bit longer, YouTube should be recommending a couple videos over here for you to watch, including last week's episode of Top News. It's going to be down there. YouTube's going to pick the top video based on your current viewing history on YouTube. But if you do have to go, I get it. It is no problem. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did. And mad love to you. I will see you in a video very soon. Tomorrow, actually. Bye!